Hello, Elliot. Can I move any of this to up here? I don't know. We rebuilt this whole thing so you guys would have a place for your microphones. That's fine. Whose is this?
I don't know.
Okay. Good morning, all. Good afternoon, all. These remarks do say morning, but it's afternoon. Okay. It's really great to be here with you this afternoon, and it is truly great to be able to share some very good news with you. We are so excited this afternoon to announce that the U.S. General Services Administration and the U.S. Department of Agriculture have officially decided to relocate more than 1,000 jobs in downtown St. Louis. In fact, just moments ago, literally within the last hour, we learned the location of this move. They have entered into a 20-year lease for 163,000 square feet of space at 1 Met Square, right in the heart of downtown. That's 211 North Broadway, and it's a huge anchor in the city's central business district. Total value of this agreement is over $72 million over 20 years. Great day for the city, great day for downtown, and the vibrant neighborhood that we have. We are so thrilled to welcome USDA and its employees, its 1,000 employees, to downtown, which is, as you all know, the economic engine for the entire region. Downtown has 75,000 jobs in downtown, and this additional 1,000 jobs will make a big difference to restaurants, to parking revenues, to the activity and the energy that's on the streets of downtown, which is so very important. I do want to take a minute and thank a couple of people. GSA Administrator and St. Louis native Emily Murphy and Secretary Sonny Perdue of the USDA for their continued confidence in St. Louis, and most importantly for their continued confidence in downtown St. Louis. Back in March, February, March, we as a region, and certainly the city of St. Louis, had tremendous momentum. And COVID put a little crimp in that for a few months, but we know that announcements like these prove that we are beginning to recover as a city, as a region, and we're just thrilled to be able to announce this today. So I do want to thank our team that is on the ground, has been on the ground here, and that includes Otis Williams, who's here with me today, right there. We're spread out now. Otis Williams and the entire team at SLDC. I also want to thank Missy Kelly, head of downtown STL, and 7th Ward Alderman Jack Coder, who's here with me today, who are all champions for downtown and for the city of St. Louis. And we are just thrilled to be able to make this announcement today and to welcome those 1,000 employees to downtown St. Louis. Otis, would you want to say a few words? I'm going to turn this over to Otis, and we'll take your questions when we're done here.
Well, I just would like to echo the mayor in indicating that we're very happy to learn today that the USDA will relocate the over 1,000 jobs to downtown. This is definitely a great win for us in the sense that this is a basic retention of all these jobs that are in the city and in the region. And so we're very fortunate to be able to work with them as they continue to have a presence here in the city. That's all I have.
Okay. Thank you all. Anybody else have anything they want to say? No? All right, we'll take your questions, and we'll do our best to answer them.
Mayor, one person you did not mention was Congressman Lacy Clay. Did he have a role in this?
He absolutely did, as did the rest of our delegation. There's a press announcement that has, maybe it's got, send has been hit on it already, but certainly Congressman Clay, Senator Blunt, Senator Hawley, all had a role to play in this, and so we are very appreciative of them.
Where are these jobs coming from?
They're coming from the Goodfellow site at Goodfellow and 70.
So they're from the area, it's just
They are.
changing.
They are, yes.
What happens to the Goodfellows building?
I don't think we know the answer to that yet. Do you have an answer for that? I mean, that's a GSA building.
It is a GSA building, but we are continuing to have conversations with them about conversions of those. Currently, the facility has environmental issues, and so one of the reasons why they were looking to relocate. So the idea is to put them in a safer environment, but also to retain them here in the region. So that entire complex along Goodfellow, we'll be looking to try and redevelop that corridor.
When are they expected to move into One Met Square?
I don't think we know the
I
start
don't know,
date.
we don't know the exact date of the start of the lease, but probably in next fiscal year.
All good? No, I have a question about another issue, Mayor.
So let me stop you for a second. Are there any more questions on the issue that we're here to talk about? And I'll come back to you.
Did the city offer any incentives for the GSA or USDA to keep those jobs in the city?
No, we did not.
And what's the exact number of the jobs? You said over 1,000.
That's the best we have. That's a number that came from them, so.
And the reason we don't know the exact number is because there are a number of supporting organizations that work with them, and we aren't sure if all of those supporting organizations will relocate as well.
And could you tell me what those supporting organizations are?
Well, they're sub-elements of the USDA, so they are federal jobs as well.
Anybody else on topic? All right, Elliot.
Mayor, what is your reaction to the effort to try to put Lambert privatization back in the mix? You had obviously dropped that effort. Now you've got one group turning over petition signatures to do it. You got Louis Reed trying to do it. What's your effort by the people? What's your reaction to the effort by people to try to push forward with airport privatization?
Well, my biggest concern right now has to do with our airlines and having a good relationship with our airlines. You know, the COVID-19, you know that this has decimated the whole travel, hospitality industry, and there was a day within the last 6 weeks or so that we only had 800 people flying out of our airport. Now, those numbers have gotten better. We're up to maybe 5,000 people. So I'm mostly concerned about seeing the recovery in that entire industry, and not so concerned at this point about entertaining another operator. Now, that said, certainly the efforts by President Reed and many lobbyists and many attorneys to get this on the ballot, that is one of the things that was a real detriment to the prior effort, that it was not going to go on the ballot. So we'll have to see how that works out. That's not something that I am involved in.
Do you still support airport privatization? I want to get that clear.
Well, to be clear, as you know, on December the 20th, I stopped the airport privatization effort because I did not think that it served us well. Then on about January 15th, the Board of E&A terminated the contract with Grow, Missouri, and I have withdrawn the application from the FAA.
So you don't support airport privatization now. Is that a fair and correct statement?
That's a correct statement.
Thank you, Mayor.
Any other topics or questions? Thanks, everybody.
Change in policy and indication that the airport could be in financial crisis?
No, it doesn't. Like hotels, casinos, convention centers, restaurants, and airlines and airports, they are all in a very, very serious financial condition right now. As we all be, if we're able to continue to swing the door wider open on our economy without seeing an increase in the COVID cases, a significant increase, then that traffic, we hope, will come back, traffic at the airlines, traffic at restaurants, conventions, et cetera. But right now, that industry, those industries, have been very much devastated by the shutdown and by COVID. And when those industries are devastated, the workers are devastated. And so that's a very big concern right now. So our focus right now is on doing everything we can to balance keeping the COVID numbers tamped down and reopening our economy. It's a balancing act.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
I got
all.
the press release today.